Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The visiting team have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
We are set for a big one tonight. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And 2K Sports is thrilled to bring you in on all the action. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Fred VanVleet. Ben Simmons is out there with Duran. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. And for Boston, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Taking a look at the visitors here. This is such a pivotal game. If they win tonight, they hold a decided advantage. But if they lose, this thing could go 7.
It really could. And I think that's what coach has been trying to drill into his players' heads. We've already lost once to this team. Don't underestimate them and allow them to start believing in themselves.
For those that may have missed last game,
pass to Porzingis.
Alfred Şengün is now
Brown.
out. We are now starting Ben Simmons, the power
White
forward
for 3.
spot.
Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's really
What
become
we'll
a
lose in
better
low post
all-around player. Brown's
intimidation
passing
factor. We're hoping to make up
continues
for
be
open court running
He's fine.
as the game goes on.
Duran with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Caruso. Driving inside. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops it first. Second free throw, no good. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Here's Porzingis. Duran with a rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Simmons gets it to go.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Now here's Holiday. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Simmons.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Bird. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's White. Outside, Brown. Drills it from deep.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Caruso. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Holiday. Off target at the rim. Outside Simmons. There's the drive. Boston with a rebound. 5-on-3 break. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Bird. Down low. Caruso misses. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. Tatum. Good.
And it's fun watching Tatum continue to evolve as a scorer. Beautiful touch on that teardrop.
Duran with a screen on Holiday. Porzingis against Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And a coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet. Shoots from the line. Caruso grabs the board.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Bird. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Caruso. Over Tatum. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Porzingis. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Simmons. Now Duren, defended by Porzingis. Duren, pass to Bird. Count that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Bird. Uses the glass on the layup. Bird's got 6.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Tatum against Simmons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Christie's checked in for Caruso. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Van Vliet with it. No points yet. Pass to Bird. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. And this game is tied up now.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Outside Tatum. And he's going for the oop here. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. 4th, Jalen Duren.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. And guys, when talking to coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Boston's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. White hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Bird. Now Bull. Shoots over Tatum. Bull, no good. And stolen by Bull. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Brown with it. Now Tatum. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Pass to Christie. Here's the three. Here's Bird. And here's Bowl, hounded by Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Bowl, no good. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Here's Porzingis. Now Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum.
Number 42.
Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Duren. Here's Bird, defended by Brown. And it's Bird missing. The Celtics shooting just 38% so far in this one. Brown, no good. Shooting only 39% in the early going. Holiday's over to help. Pass to Pippen. And they recover it. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming. Driving in hard and making a statement.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Christie. Here's Bird, defended by Brown. And there's a 3-second violation. And Boston with some changes.
Offense is out of whack right now. We're not getting good ball movement.
Comes in for White, and Pritchard is subbed in for
Too
Drew
stagnant.
Holiday. The Celtics with the lead. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Got to ramp the pace up on our offensive set.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford for 3. Bowl grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Christie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out left to the wing. Cole, good look. The wide open shot is on the money.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Pippen. To the left side wing. Here's Bird. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bird's got 12.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Brown scanning the floor. Shoots a fadeaway. Misses off the right iron. Gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Duren. Soft touch off the glass. Duren's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Jalen Duren beating
impossible to
Al
stop
Horford
Duren
up the
inside.
court. Those old legs ain't what they used to. This ain't Atlanta, Al Horford.
Inside. Here's Brown.
Oh,
And the
Jalen Brown,
by
though.
Brown.
Just to make
Off
it
the
so
ball
much
movement from
easier
Boston.
for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the road.
You can find Bird again. Off screen. Here he comes.
He's scoring.
Good screen. Bird's open. Is there?
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Hauser can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Bird passes to Bowl. Here's Bird. Pass to Pippen. Let's go with a three. Here's Bird. He's got 15 from behind the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And here's Brown for three. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
I mean, he'll just come right back at you. Brown with all the confidence that he can do it better.
Pass to Duran. Here's Bird. Oh, he drains the three.
Larry Bird.
They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand until he beat
Look at that head fake.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call.
Ah, he missed
I'm not
it.
sure how much
He
it'll
get it
impact
off.
this game.
He got it off by a. Did he get it off? Ah, it was a great head fake though.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count.
Oh, they down.
Before he got it
Great
off.
move
That
though.
was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Team Larry Bird's defense is doing a pretty good job. We're setting some good screens for Bird and other shooters. And we already know the post-up's going to be there for Larry down low as the game goes on.
And we welcome you back to Game 4.
Let's go ahead and do a couple roster changes. Let's give Bird a little bit of breather. He had an amazing first quarter by Larry. Let's bring in Caruso at small forward. We'll let Christie run at 2. We'll bring Van Vliet in. Let's bring in Wagner, and we'll start going to a pick and roll offense now with Wagner and Bull, with Van Vliet as the captain of it, and see if we can get some off-ball motion with Christie and Caruso to complement it. All right, let's go, guys.
Folks, thanks for joining us. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Wagner is out there with Bull. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Christie in at the 2. That one drops for him. Richard's gotten his first basket of the night.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Now Van Vliet. No points yet. Outside Bull. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Beautiful.
Oh, not the defensive
Pick and roll
effort they need
offense
to
right
get
out.
to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the
Got that off-ball
opportunity.
motion.
That's just
Set up a
very
weak side
solid
pick and roll.
offense.
So it's Boston
Roll with the
now.
basket for a dunk.
Here's Pritchard.
Bad matchup here.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and
Yeah.
a great bucket.
That's a
from
bad
Tatum.
matchup for Cole.
Taking the hit.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this
Come
to
right
his
back to
advantage
it.
inside.
Got Wagner.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute.
Nothing
to
there.
play. Pass to Christie.
Let's post up
And
Bull.
here's Bull.
Hitch and go. Jump hook.
Unloads.
Got it.
Nails the baby hook. Bulls
Take
have
advantage of
4
that
points now in
mismatch
the
inside.
quarter.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Launches a 3. Pritchard, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Pritchard. The floater doesn't go that time. Gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Christie. Van Vliet outside. Wagner with a screen. Now here's Bowl. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Wagner, the pass to Van Vliet. Left side Bowl. Here's Christie. Back to Bowl. Shoots over Tatum, and that one's good. Bowl's got 8.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here's Hauser. No points so far. Pass to Fournier. Right side Tatum. The 3 is up. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Van Vliet. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Here's Bowl. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Celtics are settling for threes too much.
This game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Van Vliet outside. Wagner outside. And a jumper from the wing offline.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Van Vliet. Wagner with a screen. Right side Bowl to the inside. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Bowl. Wagner's got his first points in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. With 1 on the clock. And Horford powers it home.
Al Horford still
got away from a man.
Great consistent
Wagner and box out
every
Horford.
night
Got an easy
there
buck
with the second chance opportunity.
Here's Christie. And here's Caruso. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Christie. No made baskets yet. Here's Wagner. Off target with a jump hook.
I'm going to bring in Bird here in a moment. And Ben Simmons.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Caruso, pass to Van Vliet.
See if we can get a foul on Tatum here. All right, though. Get a foul.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot.
Got him.
So he'll get a pair at the line.
Get that foul on Tatum.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
Bird coming back in. Simmons and Duran, Caruso. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and
that one's
keep
off.
Christie out
and
there.
The big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership.
I suspect
he's very talented
that
at
Larry
setting
Bird
a
is
good
about to
tone
start
out on
throwing
the
some
floor
double teams.
and organizing his guys.
And I want my shooters
He
out
hits
there.
the second from the line. So it's Boston now.
Want to post up Larry now on Jaylen Brown.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Right side, Porzingis. Outside, Holiday.
Watch out.
Back to
Watch out for the
Porzingis.
leak out. Good defense by Duran.
A deep three. And it's Bird with a rebound.
All right. Post up, Larry.
Rebound.
Go right to it.
Match the other team's intensity right now.
Ben Simmons,
Outside
post
Simmons.
entry man. No, Larry, get in the post.
Pass to
Nope.
Bird.
In the lane.
And it's
There it
good
is.
for 2. Bird's got 20.
And his fantastic performance from the last
Jaylen Brown
game
just too
has
small to
carried
guard him down
over
there.
to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with
Watch
that
the split. Here
confident
it
play.
is.
Back to Brown.
Good cut.
Shoots from the right block. Ooh,
Good cut by Brown.
inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Let's go ahead and run punch 24 for Bird. Direct entry pass. Here
Van Vliet
comes
with it.
Christie on the cut.
Pass to Christie.
And the Bird.
Here's Bird. Defended by Brown.
Watch the double team. They're not coming. Go to work, Larry. Baseline turn,
Fades and
fadeaway.
shoots. And
Buckets.
all around the rim that time before dropping. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense
Oh,
allows
boy, here comes
and
Tatum.
putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but
Bird trailer.
its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's
Watch out
Christie.
for Larry. Here's Larry cutting.
Pass to Duran. Here's Bird. Shoots over Brown. And it's Bird missing.
That's too fast. There's no
Brown on the
pass.
rim, covered by Duran.
A sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good. Brown. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both shots.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Pass to Bird. Simmons with a screen on Brown. Outside Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2.
See, that was real clever what we just did right there. I wanted to get that matchup on Horford because there's no way. Normally you think, why would you run a pick and roll with Larry Bird and Ben Simmons? I'll tell you why. Because we want to get that matchup with Ben Simmons in space on Al Horford when he's setting his feet. He's coming to grab him. Ben's got him right there with that speed advantage. Yeah, he didn't score, but he got to the free throw line. And more importantly, it's a foul on Porzingis, one of their main trigger men. Let's take a look at it again. Comes out. Bird, remember, they're watching Bird. Both of them watching Bird. Give it back to your man. Here comes Horford. He's out of position. Duran's just a little pick right there. Booyah.
Official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
First free throw is good.
Line for 2.
And both free throws good for Simmons.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Outside White. Pass to Brown for 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit.
Ben Simmons
Once
beating
again,
Al
an
Horford in
explosive
transition.
highlight on the AT&T 5G
Al
slam
Horford
cam.
cannot run with him. We may have lost Shingun, but we got Ben Simmons
And
now
here's
out here.
Brown.
In
14
transition.
points for him.
Watch out for Porzingis. Back up. Good screen by
Outside
Horford.
Porzingis. Pass to White. Outside Holiday.
Cross switch.
Porzingis with a screen on Van Vliet. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They really have
They
a
got numbers.
commanding
Pull it back.
lead, not
They
just
got numbers.
in points, but in rebounds as well.
Bird in the post. They already know. They're fronting Bird.
Here's Bird, defended by Brown. Bird passes to Christie.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best.
Gotta get Christie going. I think we finally figured the Celtics out defensively. If we just keep taking advantage of these smaller guys, we can control
making a switch here. Craig's checked in.
Because they don't have the size to match up with Team Bird inside, like the Orlando Magic did.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The bad way to play Boston is try to beat them off the dribble. That's
Celtics
what they're good at.
14.
Man-to-man defense.
Offensively,
they're not good
it's
at
been a
post
struggle
defense.
for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
They're not hitting the three-point shots tonight either for Boston. That's why their offense is struggling. They live so much by the three-point shot, they're not hitting it. Their offense is not going to be as good.
Now Van Vliet.
Back to Larry.
Pass to Simmons.
Here comes Van Vliet on the curl.
Back to Van Vliet.
Open, take the shot. Larry on the rebound.
Bird passes to Durant. Here's Bird.
They're not going to come.
Shot clock.
They're not going to come.
Shoots over Brown. Bird.
Larry Bird off the glass.
Bird's got 24 points. And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics.
Too big.
15-point game. Craig passes to Holiday. And here's Brown for three. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebound.
Back to Bird in the post.
That's helping them run away with this.
They ain't going to be an off night. They're going to keep doing it until they love it. There he is again.
Here's Bird, defended by Brown.
They're not going to come.
Here's Bird, shoots over Brown.
Take
Bird,
this
that's good.
bucket.
Bird's got 8 here in
Eating
this quarter.
Jaylen Brown alive in the post.
Love to see that confident play on offense.
Outside, Brown.
But good play by Jaylen.
On the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Bird can't stay with him out the perimeter. No question about that.
JB busting it up in there without fear.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Free throw good. Brown. Cadis checked in for Craig. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Okoro outside. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for the away team, Larry.
See, the problem is they don't have the players to put on Bird. If you try to put, most players say, why not put Porzingis on Bird? But the problem is, you put Porzingis on Bird, there's no way Porzingis can stay with Bird off the ball, chasing him through screens.
The first free throw is good.
Putting Jaylen Brown on him, yeah, he's a better defender. He can stay with Bird off the ball, but there's no way he can guard Bird in the post. So Boston just has no way of defending Bird. They just have no one that can do to take away all the facets that Bird features offensively.
And so he hits both.
The only way to stop him, you got to go at him offensively. You got to go at Bird offensively, try to get fouls on him.
Outside, Brown.
I don't believe Bird can guard Jaylen Brown in space.
Fires the 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Brown. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 30 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
It has been a clinic.
Probably most proud of the effort.
Jaylen Brown gonna have
on both ends
nightmares
of the floor here tonight.
Buries it from 3. And so a pretty lopsided.
Jaylen Brown gonna have nightmares about Larry Bird and both. Look at that boy, man.
After the break, we'll see a right
God
back
damn.
for the start of quarter number 3.
He is just abusing that yang down there.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. Their measurement of the shot.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series.
Las Vegas down 3 games to 1.
Things not looking great.
Looking bad.
Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know.
OKC and Dallas tied at 2. Indiana up that series.
Well, this is where pride has to kick in.
Looking
Down
like Team
in the
Larry Bird
series,
getting ready to go
backs
3-1
against
here.
the walls, are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it.
Boston right now just doesn't have an answer for.
Thanks for joining us.
Game.
Time to head
like
back
Bird
over
right
to
now
the
is
third
getting
quarter
easy
with
shots.
Ryan
He's
Anderson.
already got 30 points. He doesn't even have to work hard for it. Just taking Jaylen Brown inside and just abusing him. And Boston has no answer for it.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Celtics trail by 17. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's White. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the 3.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Duren. Now here's Simmons. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. White with it. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Brown. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Caruso finds Duren. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. And it's Bird missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Tatum. The shot off that time. Good D by Simmons. Van Vliet with it. Caruso outside. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Simmons, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
It's White with a drive. Outside, Brown. Poke loose.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Caruso, the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Bird, defended by Brown. And Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
White against Van Vliet. Pass to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Bird. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
Man, the defender really went after him.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 19. Right side, Porzingis. Wagner with a steal. And here they come. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. And yep, it's good.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Van Vliet against Holiday. Pass to Bull. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Jason Tatum, 4th.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
Yeah, Larry Bird's exhausted. All that post-up play. That post-up play does, the one thing about post-up play, it does sap your energy faster. All that tugging and bumping and grinding, it really wears you down fast. Even if you do have mismatches. So we're going to give Bird a break. We can afford it right now with the big lead. I'm going to bring in, let's see, I will put Reddish at the small forward, and we'll go ahead with Christie in the backcourt. Bull and Wagner up front. We'll run that.
The free throw drops for Bull. And Bull drops them both. So it's Boston now. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Drains the triple. Brown's got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
And here's Van Vliet. Bull, a screen on Holiday. Now Van Vliet, shot clock at 5. With the drive, count the basket. Van Vliet's got 5.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to White. Back to Brown. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. 23 points in the game.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Van Vliet, the pass to Reddish. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Tatum. Nice D from Reddish. Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Christie. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by White. Brown against Reddish, and it's Bull with the foul. That's his first foul. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by Boston. Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And that one's good. Bowl.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. That one goes. Count it. Gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bull. Wide open. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight. Celtics trail by 20. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Nice move. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Mo Wagner. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Tatum. Gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Christie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Christie. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Rejected by Bull. Here's Reddish. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Bull. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Celtics trail by 17. Holiday passes to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Reddish. Here's Tatum. Bull grabs the board. gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Van Vliet outside. Here's Reddish. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range. Gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Outside Bull. Here's Reddish. Back to Bull. Pass to Wagner. From deep 3-point land. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got 4 rebounds in the game. Reddish with it. Now guarded by Brown. Christie's shot is off.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Oh, no good. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the line with 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give him a breather.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Craig comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Holiday. Now here's Brown. Give him 23. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. To the inside. Van Vliet right side. Caruso outside. Misses the 3.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And here's Brown for 3. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Van Vliet. Count it.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Fred Van Vliet. 1 shot.
Team Larry Bird defense right now is unconscious. They are shutting the Boston Celtics down.
There's a minute 17
Part
left in the third.
The Celtics are taking too many 3-pointers. Again, we're in the modern era.
Here's Pritchard.
One-dimensional philosophy.
It's Brown on the wing.
It's nice to shoot the 3, but at some point you got to go at something else. And it's not working for you.
To win the cold spell. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got rebound number 7 tonight. Nance with a screen on Craig. Nance, the pass to Van Vliet. Okoro outside. Van Vliet outside. Second shot opportunity. Launches it from deep. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Yeah, a rainbow jumper. Van Vliet, you have to stay connected to him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Van Vliet up top. 11 points in the game. It's good.
Van Vliet.
Here's Hauser. Here's the three. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
At the end of the third quarter,
wow, what a shot by Hauser,
This one may have already been decided. Delivering
Great shot by Hauser.
And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K.
And his face, he just swished that, man. Jeez.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm
Did he even
assist
see
to
the
game.
basket?
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Oops, I wasn't able to get my substitutions in before the horn. Let's see what Larry's looking like. Patrick Beverly's still out for 1 to 2 weeks, unfortunately, but we won't need him in this game. Yeah, Larry's good to go. We're going to go ahead and put Larry back in at small forward. We'll take out Caruso, put Ben at the point guard, and we'll bring back in Bowl. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and bring in Wagner because Bowl's a little tired, and let Larry Nance play center. Scratch that, we'll reverse that. We'll put him at the power forward. And that'll take place at the next substitution.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference Semifinals on 2K Sports. We've got Ben Simmons. Alex Caruso is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. The Celtics shooting 35% so far in this one. Outside Tatum. And it's all from three-point range. Tatum's gone just 2 of 7 from distance. VanVleet outside. Back to Simmons. Okoro outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to VanVleet. Shoots over Horford. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist by Okoro.
And the luxury of having VanVleet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Tatum with it. Horford, a screen on Simmons. Tatum from long range hits a three-pointer. Tatum's got 22.
Now the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
VanVleet, the pass to Caruso. Here's Okoro going inside. Doesn't go for him. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
That free throw no good. Boston making a switch here. Craig's checked in.
Play Bird for about 5 more minutes. But get him out of there.
Good on the second one. About a minute and a half into the fourth now.
Just to make sure he don't try to come back here. Keep the pressure
Simmons
on.
with it. To the wing on the left. Here's Bird. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Tatum can't hit. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Caruso finds Simmons. Here's Bird. Pass to Caruso. Wagner for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the
difference
defense
between Team Larry Bird's
thinking
three
there. You got to know where he
and
is
the
at all
Celtics.
times.
We're moving guys around, getting those shots. The Celtics trying to do it off the dribble.
And here's Tatum.
For the most part. From downtown.
Here's Pritchard.
That's hard to do
inside.
that.
Horford. It's rebounded by Wagner.
For a series, much less a game.
And here's Simmons.
Here's Bird.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hauser passes to Craig. Knocked away. Bird.
I missed him.
Pass to Simmons. Caruso outside. Here's Wagner. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird. Got it from about 16 feet. Bird's got 34.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Back to Pritchard. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caruso, the pass to Simmons. To the left wing. Here's Bird. No good with the triple.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Now Tatum takes it inside to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bird passes to Simmons. Caruso with it. Pass to Bird. The rebound, Celtics. Hauser's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Again, the miss by Boston.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Simmons, the pass to Bird. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bird's got 36 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Boston calls time here. Changes for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Craig. Here's Brown. Looking to win the run. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 25.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Pass to Duren. Outside Bull. Here's Christie. This one for 3. He drops it from range.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. And there's the screen. Fires for 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bird passes to Simmons. To the wing, right side. Sinks the tray. Bird's got 39.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bull.
3rd personal foul. Second.
All right, let's get Bird out of here. We don't want to get any injuries. This game is tucked away. Bird just hit that last stagger 3. Let's get our key players out of there. Let's come in with the bench mob. The graveyard shift, if you will. Team Larry Bird getting ready to go up 3-1. I tell you, tale of 2 series. Meanwhile, Las Vegas, they're on the other side. They're gonna have to win 3 games in a row out there in the Western Conference, man. Jeez, against Minnesota, not going to be easy, especially with Magic Johnson being hurt.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Jaylen Brown.
First one falls for him. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. And both free throws good for Brown. He's gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Outside Reddish. Pass to Okoro. Five to shoot. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Holiday. Pippen, no good. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Good work there as it goes. Brown's got 11 in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Pippen. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pippen.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
No good on the quick 3. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Larry Nance picks one up.
3rd team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Good on both. Here's Pippen. Pass to Okoro. Down low. Reddish passes to Watford. Shot clock at 6. Nance in the post. Defended by Porzingis. Nance can't get it to go. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Tatum from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he just hasn't been able to
and
get
you
it
just see
going.
the game plan.
No, I haven't seen him in
off
comfortable
the
spots, or at least spots we've seen.
It looks
in
good
this
when it's going in,
offensive
when it's not going in.
that are
Looks
allowing him to settle in.
They just didn't shoot well tonight.
Here's Pippen. Watford left side. Back to Okoro. Shoots over Brown. Okoro, no good. Boston on offense. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter. Shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Reddish. Nance, the pass to Okoro. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
Here's Tatum. And Watford pulls it down. Shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Pippen. Okoro outside. They get it back. Outside Reddish. The 3. Okoro, no good. Boston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team foul.
Tatum inside. He's against Watford. Holiday finds Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. White for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Holiday. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Boston on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Pritchard. Drives to the hoop. It's good.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Okoro outside, all alone, and he hits the jumper for two. Boston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Horford.
Alexander Kramer. I've really been enjoying. Thanks, man. That means so much, man. I'm glad you are, Alexander. I appreciate you, Alexander Kramer. Thanks, man. That really means a lot. I love hearing from you guys. You guys don't comment that much. I'm wondering if people are actually enjoying these. I don't see that very many comments. So I just hope that you guys are coming along for the ride. You guys are immersed and enjoying it and enjoying the ride and the storylines and reading the descriptions and just, if I could just help you guys take a load off from your day, just come over here and just hang out with me and live in my little sandbox world for a little bit. That's pretty cool, man. Thanks. It means a lot.
Goes back up. That shot missing. Nice D from Nance. Shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Okoro outside. Outside Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Boston pulls it in. Here's Walsh. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Pritchard off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect
so Team Larry Bird getting ready to go up 3 games to 1 here in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, love you too, Alex. Thanks, man.
Pass to Okoro.
Appreciate you too, man. But Team Larry Bird getting ready to go up 3 games to 1.
Watford up top.
Come on.
Back to Reddish.
Got it.
The
Come
3.
on.
No good on the shot.
Going back to Team Larry Bird Arena. We'll have a 3-game 1 lead and look to close the series out. And we'll face the winner of the Indiana-Chicago series.
Gets the W in this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series.
I'm telling you, I think it's over.
And they can't afford
we
to
figured
take
the
their foot
Celtics
off the
out.
gas pedal.
All we gotta do is post them up.
It's close to being
we can get whatever we want on this defense.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so
slow the game down, post them up?
Well, I think we got pretty good effort from each guy.
You gotta have the players, but
our package
we have the players to do it.
As a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
Do not want to play the Celtics
great interview once again.
with hero ball one-on-one ISO plays.
So long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs.
Spread them out.
Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And
man,
time
Larry
now
Bird.
for our player of the game.
Bird is just killing these guys. Look at these matchups, man. Bird's just murdering these small guys, man. You didn't see these shots against Orlando. Like that series, in case guys may have missed the first round against Orlando, Team Larry Bird went 6 games in that series because the matchups were extremely, extremely even. We couldn't draw double teams, and there were no real size mismatches, which means the whole entire game plan for that had to be reworked. I had to rework the entire game plan to beat Orlando in that series. But focusing on this game, Team Larry Bird, just business as usual. Bench points, 35, 26 assists as a team, 13 offensive rebounds, 49 defensive rebounds, 4 steals, 3 blocks. Biggest lead was 31. They really shut them down. And the Boston Celtics didn't do themselves any favors because look at where all their shots came from, the 3-point line. See, the modern era, as good as it is, the problem with the modern era is there's no diversification. You see, when the 3-point line isn't there, you need to have other aspects of basketball to fall back on, like having a low post game, like having someone you can throw the ball into to create offense. Not so much for them to get a shot, but to get somebody else a shot through other means. And the Boston Celtics just didn't do that. They just stayed on the perimeter, going one-on-one, looking for hero ball three-pointers, and they really shot themselves into a hole. They actually made more threes than us, but it's because they tried. I mean, we took 28. They took 34. They made one more three than we did. Congratulations. You know, they made one more three than we did. We didn't even shoot that well. We shot 45%. That's decent. But they shot 35. That's only because we took inside shots and we just posted up Larry Bird and he was just magnificent. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the stats. 31 points by Jaylen Brown and 25 by Tatum. Tatum, just look at this stat line. Ugh. Jason Tatum, just, man, his worst performance of the series by far. Yeah, he scored 25 points, but look at that. 8 for 20. Anytime your field goal attempts matches the point out, for those who are new to basketball, anytime your shot attempts matches your points, you didn't play good. Okay, that's just a quick, easy way to know if a guy played good or not. Look how many shots he took, look how many points he scored. When your points matches your shot attempts, you didn't have a good game. Jeez, man. They played like, man, yikes. But meanwhile, for Team Larry Bird, as usual, the Birdman, 39.6 rebounds. Not a lot in assists tonight, but the Celtics didn't double team tonight. They stayed solid. I guess they changed their game plan. They decided to let Larry Bird get his on the inside, and that's exactly what he did. He killed them inside. They didn't double team, so the assists weren't there for Larry tonight, but didn't need them because Larry Bird, 15 of 25, 5 for 8 for downtown. I had somebody comment on my video from Game 3 saying that I don't use Larry Bird the right way and I don't have him coming off screens and Bird doesn't shoot the three-pointer well. Well, sorry I appreciate the guy's comment, and I respect all comments, but the reality of it is Bird is killing it in this series. I mean, if you look at all the games, if you've been watching the series, Larry Bird has been shooting somewhere around 40. Matter of fact, let's go to his in-season stats, and let's take a look at what Bird's been shooting on the season. His global field goal percentage on the season is 53%. From downtown, he's shooting 45% from downtown on 9. Basically, he takes almost 10 threes a game to make basically 5. So Bird's killing it, man. So I appreciate your comment. Maybe you show up to one of my videos and you watch like maybe 2 minutes and you didn't. You just got a clip and you want to just comment. I appreciate your comment, sir, if you're listening, but that just doesn't hold water. Bird is killing it with the three-point shot, and the way that I'm utilizing him here in the modern era, yes, I'm moving him off the ball. I'm using pin downs. I'm using staggered screens. I'm also using a little bit of modern offenses with spread 5 alignments and also 4 highs. So it's not just a bunch of, ISO ball and going one-on-one with Bird. No, as you see, we're using Bird tactically here, leveraging his skills alongside his teammates to get the best out of him, this is the whole point of this series. For whether it's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Will Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, it's about leveraging the superstar's talents alongside his teammates to get the best result, which is what you would do in real life anyway. That's the whole point of this. Is to show, just to show the positives and the negatives. Because in the series, we're seeing that Larry Bird, for all of his greatness, there's some weaknesses here. He doesn't do very well in space defensively. His transition game, he gets beat a lot in transition. When you saw it against Paolo Banchero, when Paolo Banchero was destroying Larry Bird in transition in the last series. Paolo Banchero was a nightmare matchup for Bird. But Team Bird eked it out because if you're going to go watch the series, you can see how it played out. But just addressing the commenter that comment on Game 3's video, just addressing that gentleman. I'm sorry, but I disagree with you. The way that I'm utilizing Bird is very dynamic. We're using old school techniques alongside new school techniques to showcase how you would utilize Bird in this scenario. But I digress. Moving along. Bol again playing big tonight with 16 points in a off-the-bench role. Last game he had 19 points. Remember, Alfred Şengün has been lost. We probably won't see Alfred Şengün for a month. So if Alfred Şengün comes back, it probably won't be maybe late in the Eastern Conference Finals if Team Boston gets there, which it looks like they are because they're up 3-1. I don't see the Boston Celtics beating Team Larry Bird 3 straight times. I just don't see. I think this series is pretty. I ain't gonna say it's over, but it's just about. I mean, you gotta take down Team Bird 3 times in a row. Good luck with that, buddy. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights here. We'll go ahead and start with Fred VanVleet first. Look at that kick out by Ben Simmons off that offensive rebound. Again, what you're seeing here is the matchups. Like the Celtics have a lot of individual one-on-one talent, wing-wise, but they don't have the size. These guys are very talented. They're just too small to deal with Team Bird's size, and that to me is the difference in the series. This is actually a better matchup than Orlando was, even though Orlando was the number 8 seed. As you're seeing, like Team Bird is having no problems getting their offensive sets off. We're having no problems in the half court. Whereas with Orlando, dude, it was feast or famine in that series. Let's take a look at Bol here. Bol just out rebounding guys. See if we see one of those post-ups with Jason Tatum here. Let's show it. We got invisible. We got a ghost ref right there. We got a ghost ref. Cam Reddish. Now transition bucket. That's a nice little kick out there to a baseline spot up. Look, there's one of those post-ups right there with Jason Tatum. There's another one right there. There's another one right there, baseline fadeaway on Jason Tatum. He can't compete with his size. I mean, clearly Jason Tatum's a better player, but the closer you get to the basket, size means more. Even the most basic player, like for instance, say if you had someone like, as great as Steph Curry is, even if you were to put Roy Hibbert on Steph Curry in the post, Roy Hibbert all of a sudden becomes a legend. It's just because he's bigger than him. He's closer to, it's just simple physics. Steph Curry's a great player, but you put him in the post against a bigger player, I'm sorry, he's just nothing he can do down there with him. That's just facts. It's not throwing shade. Some people don't want to acknowledge that, but that's a part of basketball. Size does matter. Size at the right dimension matters. Just like speed matters. Like if you have a faster player, you would take advantage of that on the wing with slower guys, like I did with Ben Simmons tonight. With Ben Simmons taking advantage of Al Horford in transition tonight and in space, playing power forward. There it is right there, getting out and running, getting that nice little highlight dunk. Now let's take a quick look here at Larry Bird and his highlights. Let's see what the Birdman did tonight. 39.6 rebounds, 15 for 25 from the field, and 5 from 8 from downtown, and a whole bunch of sick, nasty post-up moves. Let's take a look at it. Bird, pinch post cut, catch and shoot, steal, rebound, fade away from the post, buckets, catch and shoot 3, rebounding over smaller guys, rebounding over smaller guys, catch and shoot 3, jump hook in the post, fade away in the post off the glass over smaller guys, jump hook in the lane over a smaller guy. Just Larry Bird all over the place, taking advantage of guys. And that will be the end of that. We're going to move on to the next series. And coming up next, guys, so as Team Larry Bird is feasting on Boston, as we move over to the Western Conference, it is a tale of two cities. It is the best of times and the worst of times. This is over here in Larry Land. It is all, they're living life. Yes, Şengün's hurt. Let's take a look at Şengün. Yeah, he's hurt. And Patrick Beverley for that matter. Şengün's hurt, Beverly's hurt, but hey, you're up 3-1, life's good. Meanwhile, over here, Magic Johnson's back, but Magic is listed as day to day. So he's getting better. He's getting better. He's day to day now. But what you're missing is, remember, RJ Barrett's still out. He's day to day. But it doesn't really make sense to play RJ Barrett because, again, yeah, he's playable, but look at the injury, what's impacting all of his skills. Like RJ Barrett's main value to Team Bird is, again, he's a finisher. And I've been saying this all season long. If you were to build a team around Magic Johnson, the most important component to that team would be finishers. You need guys who can get out, run, catch, shoot, and finish when they've been set up. RJ no longer has that ability. That was a brilliant, interesting, very eloquent post-game commentary. I hope and predict this channel will attract worthy follow. I hope so, Alexander Kramer. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Man, that means a lot, man. That means a lot. Thanks. That really does, man. I mean, I know it doesn't. I don't want to get all lovey-dovey, but those kind of comments mean a lot because I'm trying. Like, I'm just a basketball fan, like anybody else, man. I just love the game, man. To me, I look at the game the same way Michelangelo looked at the Sistine Chapel. I just want it to look good. You know what I mean? I want every stroke, every play. I want the right play to be made at the right time. You know what I mean? It's just beautiful when the game comes together, when the right plays are being made for the right player in the right situation. It's not about just taking a player that you like and then just taking him and shooting 50,000 shots with the guy. No, you want him to play within the construct of the team and the team doing well while he's playing great, which is what we're seeing here. Bird's putting up big numbers, but it's coming in the flow of the game. That's what I like about my series. I'm not just saying because I'm doing it. I'm saying because it's actually, when Bird scores these big numbers, he's doing it in the framework of the offense. Alex Kramer, thanks, man. Yeah, amen, yeah. He's doing it in the framework of the offense. He's not just taking shots away from other guys to get his own shot. He's taking the shots that are available based on what his teammates are setting him up with and vice versa. That's the beauty of basketball. It's a beautiful thing when it comes together like that. You see that in my Wilt Chamberlain series. Even though Wilt puts up big numbers, he's putting up big numbers because, one, he's Wilt Chamberlain, but two, this is the modern era. It's the small ball era. You're throwing a 7'1", 285-pound man in a league where most guys are playing center who are 6'7", 220 pounds, and have no notion of post defense because they don't practice any. They don't practice post defense anymore. So what do you think's gonna happen? It's just simple. It's just simple facts. You know, the players aren't bad. They're just not emphasizing certain skill sets. And when you come in contact with skill sets that you haven't been practicing, you're going to suffer disadvantage. The same way while Wilt Chamberlain, even though if you watch my Wilt Chamberlain series, yeah, he dominates in the post, but we're also seeing that Wilt struggles against pick and roll defense. See, that's the beauty of this series. We're seeing the pluses and the minuses. That's the beauty of all this. It's not just about taking a guy and just glorifying. No, we're just showing basketball and all of its beautiful tapestry as well as the ugliness of it all. We want to see it all. You know what I'm saying? There's no biasness. No biasness. If a guy's getting cooked, he's getting cooked. I'm going to highlight it, man. I'm going to highlight the hell out of it. If a guy's getting cooked, I'm going to show it. Like Magic Johnson's been getting cooked. He gets cooked by what we see in the Magic Johnson series. Magic Johnson struggles against these quicker, smaller guards. He can't guard Kyrie Irving. Go watch those Dallas games. Kyrie Irving dropped 50 points on Magic. Yeah, Team Showtime won the game, but Kyrie Irving dropped 50 points on Magic Johnson. And it was easy, okay? Destroyed Magic. Let's go. Matter of fact, I'm just talking with you. This has nothing to do with the playoffs, right? Because right now Dallas is doing their own thing down here too. But just to give context to what I'm talking about, let's go back and take a quick look here at that game with Dallas back in the season with Showtime. If I can bring that up here for you guys. Let's go down here, team stats. Let's go with Showtime season. And we'll have a look here back at that game. And yeah, there it is. See there? Kyrie Irving, 51 points. Now, yeah, Showtime won the game. But as you can see, Magic's guarding Kyrie. Now, Kyrie did a horrible job managing the game for his teammates. But from an individual standpoint, Magic Johnson got exposed. He couldn't guard this man. Couldn't guard him at all. So it's just interesting, you know, there's pluses and minuses. You know, it's just the beauty of basketball. Luka Doncic, 39 points. killed him. Kawhi Leonard dropped 34 on him. 34. Now, he wasn't guarding him, but Kawhi Leonard doing that. See, you're seeing all these things. Now, I'm subscribing to your... You said I'm subscribing to my channel and unsubscribing from TSN. Current NBA is unwatchable in my opinion, but my virtual games are. I can't see the rest of your message, but I'm assuming that the rest of it was pretty good. Thanks, Alexander. I appreciate it, man. That means a lot, man. Cause I'm just like you guys, man. I just like basketball. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. I've been watching this stuff since I was a kid, man. My frame of reference goes all the way back to the 70s, man. Because unfortunately NBA film is hard to find. But most of the full games I can watch, I go from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s until now. So I just love the game, man. I love all the eras. I mean, they all have their pluses and minuses, man. It's just interesting philosophy to talk. That's why, I think the best basketball conversations are always going to be about team play. It's never going to be. No, I call it normie basketball talk. You get the whole, who's better, Jordan or LeBron? That's boring. Talk to me about the significance of the 1994 Rockets shell offensive alignment. How would it fare in the modern era? Because the Houston Rockets in 94 were doing what teams are doing now. They were ahead of the game, leveraging the three-point line back in 1994 with their shell alignment offense around Olajuwon. Running cross switches away from the basket, Olajuwon posted up an ISO, high from the basket. Nobody talks about that. It's similar to what Jokic does, but nobody wants to talk about that. Because it's not sexy. It's too much. It's too much work. It's too much homework. You can't put that on ESPN because people have a 5-second attention span. But I digress on that. Coming up to it, let's go ahead and get back into the world here with this. As Minnesota is up 3-1 against Las Vegas. Las Vegas now must win 3 games in a row to sustain, to save, to keep their season alive. Now, the only good thing coming up now is that the next game will be played back in Las Vegas. So we're going to simulate the Mavericks and Thunder and Bulls and Pacers, who OKC and Dallas are now tied at 2. The Pacers are looking to bring the hammer down 3-1. So we're going to see what happens with those guys. Okay, let's back out. Okay, the Pacers are done. The Pacers are done. So it's very important that Team Bird takes care of business. Because the Pacers, let's take a look at it. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This is going to be a brutal series. I don't think that the matchups here for Indiana favor Indiana. Because, in my opinion, Team Bird will not be able to force the double team against the Pacers like they forced it against the Celtics. When you're talking about Pascal Siakam, you're talking about a man who's 6'8", 245. No, he will not be receiving double teams. Benedict Mathurin, 6'5", 210, possibly so, but then you go to Miles Turner, who could also guard Bird. 6'11", 250. No need to double team with him. Obi Toppin, 6'9", 220. No need to double team off of him. These are some big dudes. Strong guys who are able to put bodies on guys, and more importantly, they can push Bird off the block. So I don't think that the post-ups that we're seeing against Boston is going to work. You're going to see a lot more off-ball movement against the Pacers with Team Larry, in my opinion, because it's going to have to be. You're not going to just post up Pascal Siakam all day long. That would just be a bad decision, especially with the loss of Alfred Şengün. Because remember, he won't be there at the beginning of the series. So Team Larry Bird needs to take care of business against the Boston Celtics and get rested. Because remember, their series won't begin until everybody else is done. It'll also give chance for Alfred Şengün to get healthy, maybe, and be back for the series. At least maybe for the tail end. Maybe it goes 6-7 games. I don't know. But turning it back over here, Dallas, surprisingly, and I am shocked at this, they're up 3-2. Oklahoma City, they got some problems. What's going on? what the hell is going on with OKC? Especially with that team between Gilgeous-Alexander, Lucas Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and Hartenstein. They featured the most, in my opinion, the most athletic, long defense the NBA has to offer, in my opinion. I mean, their defense in a lot of ways kind of reminds me of the 1983 Philadelphia 76ers with Bobby Jones, Moses Malone, Dr. J, Andrew Toney, and Maurice Cheeks. Long, athletic, defensive-minded guys, and they're very physical. They remind me the way that they're built. They kind of remind me of the '83 Sixers defensively, because you have the center with the long arms who's mobile. You have the small forward who's long and mobile, and you also have the guards in the backcourt who are also long and mobile as well, and who can also get in passing lanes and deflect passes. So I'm really worried. I'm thinking, like, how the heck is Dallas up in that series? Let's see what Anthony Davis is averaging in this series. Let's see what he's averaging in this series, if I can. Right now, it's showing he's averaging 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 54% from the field. Well, there you go. So we'll see what happens with those guys. But that being said, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to an end, but I'm not done because I'll be coming right back. This is why it's important you hit the notification bell, because I'll be coming right back with a must-win situation. It will be the Minnesota Timberwolves looking for the closeout game against Showtime. Can Magic Johnson, playing hurt, keep his team alive at least for one more night? I don't know, man. The last game we just saw, they hit 23s, okay? The one thing I will say about this is the Minnesota Timberwolves have been shooting the three-pointer so well that it makes you wonder, if they weren't hitting the three, could they win these games? We're going to find out, because I'm going to gear the defense completely stopping the three-point shot. We're just going to sell out and stop the three-point line and leave the paint wide open and see what you guys are really made of, because they've been hitting threes like it's nobody's business. So we're going to have to take the three-point line away completely in game 4. And then basically just get out there and run. Do what Showtime does best, try to run. It's kind of hard with Magic being hurt the way he is, and with R.J. Barrett being out, because usually we have Jeremy Grant playing center along Amen Thompson, and then you have Harrison Barnes, and then you have R.J. the two guard. That's where the fast break is at its best. Now, Jeremy Grant can run as well, but having Grant at the center position, you really put pressure on Gobert, or guys like Gobert, who can't run, to stay with Grant's speed out in the open court. That's where Showtime really comes alive. But that being said, guys, we'll find out what happens in that game, and it'll be coming to you guys shortly. I'd like to humbly ask you guys to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys for the next exciting edition of 1987 Magic Johnson versus 1986 Larry Bird here in the Modern Era series, as Team Showtime tries to stay alive, down 3-1. Can they do it? Can they come back? We'll find out. Coming up soon. I will see you guys for that one in the next 20 minutes. Thanks.